The Pines Event Center, now on Up North at 4's 12 Days of Christmas.
All right, we're here for day one of our 12 Days of Christmas here on Up North at 4. I'm here with Julie Stieber from the Pines Event Center. Julie, how are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Have you seen Geoff around at all?
He was kind of frantically about doing a number of things. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Well, we'll try to track him down, but first, let's start in this room. Tell me about this room.
Okay, great. So this is the Tamarack room, and it is our primary space for a number of different types of events, and it can seat 230 when we're using the round tables like you see here. But one of the things we were going for when we remodeled was to create a space that's very elegant and simple. So if people came in and didn't have a lot of decoration, it still was a beautiful space to have an event. But at the same time, if they had a theme or they had a lot of decorations, what we put together wasn't going to fight with, what their vision is. So I think we achieved that. But the space is also very flexible. We can use the round tables, we have rectangle tables, we can do a number of different configurations, and this space up here can be used in a number of different ways. Obviously it's for dancing, but it can be used in a number of ways. And what we find is different groups that we work with like things in different spaces, and so we can make that happen. For example, the space over there tends to be a popular space for DJs because they like to be near the dance floor, but certainly doesn't have to be. We have 2 portable bars. We can put them anywhere in the building. So when people come in and they have an idea what they think they want to see, we can be very accommodating and make that happen.
It seems like kind of a church sanctuary. That's what it used to be, right?
Correct, yep.
So we have a couple other rooms here too. Let's go down the hall to a room where you might have some classes, right? Mm-hmm.
We have a room in the back called the Birch Room. It seats about 50, and it's very flexible, just like this space, so we can set it up in a number of different ways. But what we see a lot is smaller events, maybe showers or small parties, but mostly we see corporate events, trainings, board meetings. We have some groups that meet here every week, every month, because the space works for them. It's close to town, ample parking, so it's just it's a nice spot for them to continue to come to week after week.
And then if we go down the hall, there's kind of like maybe a dressing room, or tell me about that.
Yeah, so we created 2 suites when we were redoing the building, and the idea was obviously for people who are getting married here on premise, they want a place to get ready, and we want that space to be very nice and convenient for them. So we created some really beautiful spaces, but they also have some functions for those other groups as well. So if a group was going to have a fundraiser here and they wanted to lock away some items from their auction, for example, they could do that. If someone's having a celebration of life and they needed a spot where they just needed to get a few minutes alone, just to collect themselves, those suites serve that way as well.
Thanks so much, Julie.
Sure, thanks.
We'll be right back on Up North at 4.